It's time for football as we start this wonderful day with the St. Pete Bowl. It's Conference USA versus the American. Marshall bowling once again. UConn back in the postseason for the first time since the 2011 Fiesta Bowl as the helmets get dropped down from above here in St. Pete. Newsom is the back. Popped in the backfield and dropped by Jarquez Samuel. Big hit, and UConn will have to punt it away. He's still their leading rusher, despite the fact that he's missed more than half the season. A little play action, and Litton looking deep. He's got a man, and it's a first down. DeAndre Reeves into UConn territory, gain of 21.
You see the escapability to get outside the pocket by Litton, and to get the ball on target into his most explosive receiver, and DeAndre Reeves for a big play. At the linebacker position, has to make big plays and tackles, and we talked about Summers being a lockdown corner.
So 3rd and 3, play action again, no pressure, lets it go deep, but overthrew Reeves. Place kicking has been a major issue for Marshall this season, and they'll likely bring on the punt team here
In this game.
They go a little bit bigger now. Ricardo Williams comes in, extra defensive lineman, and they get pressure on Sheriffs and drop him. It's Steve Dillon this time, loss of 5.
Steve Dillon doesn't bite on the fake here, and he's the read option player. They're trying to get him out of space. He just comes up the field and makes a tackle right here. Doesn't follow any of the backs coming across the field.
Another punt for Justin Wayne. DeAndre Reeves didn't have an opportunity first time. He stands at midfield. Wayne punting from foul territory on the third base side. Reeves on the run. First man misses. Trying to find a seam. DeAndre Reeves going the wrong way. Here he is upfield, looking for a block. And Reeves takes it inside the 20 to set Marshall up for great field position. He went across 2 bridges and a bay to get back. 36-yard punt, 26-yard return.
You're right. I mean, this is a young man that's explosive. And we talked about him being a guy that can take back a kick at any point in this football game. Does a tremendous job to beat you with his speed. You see the explosion.
Play action, Litton over the middle, lob, tight end, touchdown. Ryan Juracek, and Marshall's on the board. Ninth receiving touchdown of the season for Ryan Juracek.
Big time red zone target. Huge play. He's going to try to fake out the defense, come across underneath the field there. He's going to hit the middle seam. Chase Litton does a nice job getting the ball up high, dropping it in.
Nick Smith on for the extra point. He boots it through. That was a quick one. 2 plays. The cover just 20 yards and only 49 seconds needed for Marshall to take a 7-0 lead thanks to the great field position afforded by DeAndre Reeves and Litton with his 23rd touchdown pass. 2nd and 10 now. Ron Johnson to tailback for the first time. Sheriffs goes to the tight end again, and this one falls for a first time. This is their traditional tight end, Alec Bloom. Gain of 11. This will be the 10th play of the drive for UConn. Sheriffs, quarterback draw again. And he's able to stay on his feet and take it inside the 30. Another first down, DJ Hunter with a stop, gain of 10 for Sheriffs. Has 54 catches this year, has yet to get involved in the offense. He's at the bottom of your screen. Now a screen play to Newsom. Plenty of blocking. And Newsom takes it inside the 10. A rip of 17. Evan McKelvey finally brings him down.
It's number 2 on the team in catches. He's a force in the screen game. You see all the defensive linemen come up to the field, and they get up and get their blocks, and he's got a lot of open space. Big, huge play for this offense right now that's wearing down this Marshall defense. Another nice long drive, and what it does do is keep this Marshall offense off the field.
It's 1st and goal now. Here's Ron Johnson trying to win the edge. He's in. Touchdown UConn on a Ron Johnson run from 8 yards out. Graham Stewart, a linebacker, was out there blocking for him.
How about that? Asking other players to come in and make big blocks for you. Gets onto the corner, and you see that speed by Ron Johnson. A nice mix-up in the backfield with Newsome. Gets himself a touchdown.
Bobby Puyol on to attempt the extra point. And he bangs it through. We're tied with 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Family making the short trip over. Low snap. He handles it and gets it away. Complete for a first down to Deontay McManus. First catch today for McManus, and it goes for 7. Tyleek Foster back in at tailback. Chase Litton gives it to Foster. Sneaks through. He's got a first down. Somehow he slipped through. Finally, Melifonwu brought him to the turf after a gain of 14.
Dowry does a nice job, the right guard, of making a key block. But you see that squirtingness out of him as a running back.
Litton scanning the field. Finds his man for a first down. Emmanuel Byrd, gain of 15.
Really good with his eyes down the field. When you roll out, you get multiple receivers in your vision. He finds the movable piece at the tight end position.
He's a great high school basketball player. Tore up the AAU circuit in between tearing up 7-on-7 drills in the football offseason. Second down at 10. Litton sets his feet. Strong arm. Hanging a U-turn is Reeves. And he's inside the 10 for the first down. Now 3rd and 7. Quick hitter to the slant. Stopped inside the 5 is Deontay McManus. So that'll set up something really interesting. The kicking game has been a hot mess for Marshall all season. But this, about the length of an extra point, he's been perfect from there. This will be a 20-yarder. He's 47 of 47 on extra points. Tyler Williams is the holder. Able to knock it through, and so Marshall extends its lead on a 20-yard field goal. They've got Josh Mariner at running back in this set. They fake the end around. Sheriffs to take off, and he is brought down just shy of the marker. Armand Daniel there to read the play and bring him down.
In early downs and first and second downs.
10th in the nation with 17 interceptions this year. UConn defense. Litton, pressure, gets popped. It is almost picked, but it found its way through. DeAndre Reeves with the grab.
Well, they decide to go man-to-man defense, just like we talked about. Pressure the wide receivers, but the speed and quickness out of his break with number 19, Reeves. He's a tremendous player.
3rd and 3. Birdsong will take it himself. He's got a first down. So Birdsong has to run the football since Litton's been so banged up, you assume, and able to convert.
Yeah, this has been a poorly planned series, in my opinion, with this offense when you've got these dynamic receivers on the outside.
It would be a 45-yard field goal if they find nothing here. Litton pressured, steps up. Checks down over the middle, complete to the tight end. Juracek, 5 on the clock, timeout taken. It'll be 3 by the time it finally stops, and they're going to bring the kicking team on. back-to-back freezing timeouts to try and chill out Nick Smith. Plenty of leg on the kick, and good. So Nick Smith, 2 field goals in the first half from 20 and 28, and it caps an 85-yard, 4:57 drive. Marshall will receive the second half kickoff. They lead 13-7.
Receivers.
Yeah, one of the big guys must have been blocking the clock in the auxiliary locker room. Touch pass, here's Reeves. Trying to find the edge. He grabs a first down and scampers out of bounds. That'll be a pass for Chase Litton. It's a gain of nearly 8.
You got bumped man-to-man coverage. Maybe you get them falling asleep. I don't think you'll get that out of the UConn, though.
Hasn't given it to Tony Pittman yet. He flanks him in the backfield. He's only thrown it once, and now he's going to bootleg and let it go. It is incomplete. Trying to find Juracek. Andrew Adams, the coverage. Pressure came from Graham Stewart. Johnson has 7 carries today for 30 yards. 4th down and 2. Sweep for Reeves. Reeves gets patted down by Graham Stewart, and he's going to be held short of the first down. So they go the bootleg on 3rd and 2, then the jet sweep on 4th and 2, and Marshall turns it over on downs. Graham Stewart from his linebacker spot in his 27th career start, able to snuff out DeAndre Reeves.
Thomas, number 5 wide receiver, touched the ball yet.
That's a shocker, especially how involved he was with the offense in both Houston and Temple, lining them up to take some snaps, and they go over to the tight end, Alec Bloom, for his second catch of the day. That one goes for 13 yards. UConn staying no huddle. Itching to find some offense. Sheriff's had a man open over the middle, a little bit late, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Gant. There's the turnover. Takeaway for Marshall, and it's Gant's second pick of the season.
Sheriff's just basically eyeballs this route all the way across. Alec Bloom is open initially, but because of the fact that he's able to catch up to him, Gant does a nice job of just getting in front of him, catching it up with speed. Tight ends aren't the fastest. Remember, Tommy Myers, who's starting tight end, not playing today. They got some tackles playing the position. Bloom, a true freshman, has got to come across flat so the defender can't step in front of him.
On 3rd and 10, they roll Litton left. Fires a strike complete to Reeves. A first down and a few more. Finally brought down by Obi Melifonwu. That's a gain of, call it 17. UConn a little tighter with the coverage here on 3rd and 7 to let the play clock get down to single digits. Goes underneath. Knight tries to change direction, and he's able to find his way to the marker. Wow. Javon Hadley finally with the stop. That was 3 yards short of the first down when he received it. Stacked box for UConn's defense. Johnson needed to get to the 19. Don't think he made it. Marquise Van, first man there. And that's what it is here. A 42-yard attempt for Nick Smith. Will it hold up? Distance was there, but wide right. So Marshall with another missed opportunity. The drives have been long and sustained, but the points have been few and far between. That was a 10th play, 31-yard drive that lasted 4.5 minutes. Well, UConn has only run 13 plays since the end of the first quarter. Noel Thomas is top of your screen in man coverage. They're going to run it with Sheriffs. Thomas a blocker here, and he seals the edge, and he creates some space for Sheriffs to rumble for a 15-yard first down.
Yeah, that's a guy buying in right there. You know, Noel Thomas, offensive coordinator, talked about him. Need to get the ball more. Hasn't gotten any touches. Hasn't lost focus and still finds a way to make a key block on the outside.
142 total yards of offense for Connecticut. Keel Newsom returns to the backfield. Sheriffs finds him in the flat. Newsom trying to beat a linebacker, and he makes it past midfield. Devontae Tyler escorted him out in a flag at the end of the play.
They might get a horse collar here. Again, another big gain off a run.
He's been a great running quarterback all season. They bring everybody in the blitz. A 3rd and 10 deep ball, and it's batted away. Tremendous play by Rodney Allen, denying Noel Thomas. They brought the house.
We've seen some deep balls today, again, with both of these teams, and we see some good quarterback play. And this, again, very nice job just getting back, seeing the quarterback's eyes, tracking the football, and Allen reaching up and knocking this away, finally trying to get it to Noel Thomas on the outside. Good stop by this Marshall defense.
This would be a 52-yard field goal for Bobby Puyol. His longest season is 45. Off the post and through!
Wow.
That would have been good from 52 and 3 inches.
Most exciting play we've seen so far in this football game. A ball bounces up and goes through. UConn's excited about it, that's for sure.
For as methodical as this game has been offensively today, both coaches sticking to the game plans. We've got a 3-point game with 2 seconds left in the quarter. Puyol, Florida native out of Dwyer High School, got just enough on this one. Chase Litton at quarterback for Marshall. On play action, Litton checks down to his tight end Juracek, turns the corner and picks up a first down. It's a gain of 13 on first down to Ryan Juracek. Hey, guys like Fadakasi, Carazola, Campenny have a high number of tackles this season. Litton, deep ball, he airs this one out. It is intercepted, hauled in by Jamar Summers. That is his 8th pick of the season, and he had it played perfectly.
Well, you knew it was going to happen at some point. One of these corners we've been talking about was going to step up. Why not Summers? And to me, Chase Litton throwing down the sidelines was a little late on this one. And I think because of that, the ball hung up. Summers makes a big play and gets himself another interception.
They've held UConn to 10 thus far. Play clock already at 7. Sheriff's under center. They fake the end around. Sheriff's on the bootleg. He'll take it for a first down. A lot of action on that play. It ends up with Bryant Sheriff's running for 7 yards in 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. This might be the last chance for UConn. Sheriff's has it. Looks downfield. Cuts back. Sheriff's has room to run again. And Bryant Sheriff's gets upended after picking up the first. He got dumped by Evan McKelvey, but a 12-yard gain before he took the hit.
If they try to take a chance here to get this first down.
8th play of the drive. Sheriff's has thrown for just 67 yards today on 8 completions. They bring a blitz. Sheriff straight ahead. He got tripped up and dropped at midfield. Tyler, credited with the sack, got tripped up before then by Chase Hancock. They start the clock, and Marshall trying to bleed it. Back to Davis. Davis breaks free. He's got the sideline and a beautiful cutback. Davis into UConn territory. Obi Melifonwu finally tripped him up. It's a gain of 41.
Anytime you get 5 in the box, that's telling your offense to run the football. This is a favorable matchup when your outside linebacker is so far out. Great job by Davis of just making people miss.
Now, Eileen Foster in a tailback, 3rd and 6. Here's Foster out of the backfield, stays on his feet, picks up the first down. Junior Joseph was the man that he ran by, made a miss.
Junior Joseph does a nice job at tracking this play. He's in position, has to hurdle, go around his guy, just misses the tackle.
This is 3rd and 4. And a check with the sideline. We'll get some more seconds off the clock. Play clock at 1. They just get it off. Straight ahead, Davis. Oh my goodness, he almost bursted through again. As it is a first down, and he is out of breath.
How does that squeeze through? I mean, this is just a small back following his lead blocker. Yurichek's had an outstanding game today.
Distance is good. Accuracy is good. Nick Smith, 3 for 4 after having missed 6 of his last 9. By our count, Noel Thomas has been targeted only once today. That was on the deep ball. It was knocked away. So empty backfield, out of the shotgun now. 5 wide receivers. Sheriff steps up, pressure coming, and he's able to just get it off in time. First down to Hergy Mayala. First catch for Mayala goes for 15. So the last minute and a half could be a doozy here in St. Pete. 5-man rush. Sheriffs couldn't get away that time. UConn out of timeouts. Gary Thompson with the sack. Second sack of the day for Marshall. It's a loss of 3. Clock running.
Clock continues to run.
UConn out of timeouts. Down by 6. Sheriff spun right into trouble. Gets away from it. Steps up and fires. Incomplete. 28 seconds left on the clock. Fourth down coming. Aaron McLean was the intended receiver.
Really a heck of an effort to avoid, to get around, to break away from tackles. Marshalls were right there to make the sack. Just couldn't deliver an accurate pass. He's probably tired.
With the game clock stopped, Bryant Sheriff's 10 of 16 for 86 yards today.
I got to think Chuck Yeater will bring some pressure here. Force Reeves, Sheriff, to get this ball in his hand.
Barely got the playoff again. Sheriff's in traffic, lets it go. Sideline incomplete. Marshall stands tall. Coverage by Baxter. And they turn him over on downs.
Really nice play on the outside. And wide receiver had a chance. Underthrown ball. Sheriffs takes a big hit on the throw. Double coverage on the outside. Baxter does a good job, and it was close. Would have been an outstanding catch, but well played, underthrown. Nice defense.
And the Thundering Herd, with 5 consecutive bowl wins and 3 consecutive 10-win seasons for the second time since rejoining the FBS. Got the effort for Brian Sheriff's. Bob Diaco's squad will fall to 6 and 7. Don't forget the trophy ceremony coming up live on ESPN3 after the game. The defense was a key today for Marshall. They hold the UConn to just 10 points in a 16-10 win to get us started for the day.